Okay, so today, in preparation for emergency restoration activities that we're going to start either later today or tomorrow, the Division of Aquatic Resources sent one of our teams, our field teams, out to try to collect highly valuable pieces of live coral before they get tumbled around too much with the oncoming surf and degrade to a point where basically what we have is rubble and not really good high quality coral. So what we did is we selectively collected broken pieces between the sizes of 20 and 40 centimeters. That's roughly about this size to about this size. Anything larger than that, during the emergency restoration activities, those are going to be prioritized for reattachment at the site. And anything smaller than that is really hard to get a lot of good use out of in this very short time window we have for collecting coral before the surf starts tumbling it around. The only thing smaller than about 20 centimeters that we'll target are recognized rare Hawaiian species to be brought in to be held at the Hawaii Rare Coral Ark that we have here at the facility. When you have large-scale human-caused impact events like vessel groundings, anchor damage, in this case dragging of cable and anchor over a coral reef area, you basically have large areas of damaged coral reef, and that damage has already occurred. So we will mitigate for that damage. We've already been doing assessments, so we knew where the high-quality freshly broken coral currently sits on the damaged area. We know where the big pieces are, we know where the small pieces are, and we know where the majority of these broken pieces in that 20 to 40 centimeter size range are. So we sent out teams today, and one of those teams was tasked specifically with doing what we would call triage. They're going down, they're looking at these broken pieces, they're selecting the ones that have the highest amount of live coral on the broken pieces. They collected them under very careful documentation. They were photographing and measuring them and placing them into numbered bags, which were brought up to the surface, placed into holding bins on board the boat, and then rushed here to the coral nursery, where they were carefully placed into our holding tank. And inside this holding tank, our nursery staff will carefully measure, photograph, and assign them unique chain of custody numbers so we can track those pieces all the way through their time here at the nursery and whatever product they get turned into, whether we fast grow them into extremely large corals to place back onto that damaged reef, or we end up, after they do the emergency restoration, going in and placing them back when we have the time and it's not such a critical rush because of the oncoming surf.